Hi everyone, hope you've been well. This is Grace, and I wanted to come on here and share with you my Tuesday morning haul. I know I had filmed a Tuesday morning haul earlier this week. What was it, on Monday night? But you guys know it's Friday, and on Fridays I do try to take Bentley out for a little outing, especially since I am scheduled to go back to spring term and I wanted to spend some quality time with the little fur balls. So, unbeknownst to him, actually, I was supposed to take him to the vet today, but that got canceled. And you know how little furry friends don't like vet visits. So he got to enjoy the Tuesday mornings. So anyway, before I get into the sharing of the finds, two announcements that I wanted to make. First, is that I was able to, I emailed our senior craft buyer at Tuesday morning just to let her know, that I appreciated all the things that she was bringing, especially the house mouse stamps. And she replied back, which was such a, pleasant, surprise. I'm always thinking, they're really probably busy and stuff, but she said that she will be on the lookout for more house mouse. So isn't that great news for those of you who are like, I'm never going to find house mouse stamps? They are coming, and I think she said she was going to try to find more for us. So very exciting stuff. The second announcement that I have is that I picked up duplicates of some of these for a giveaway that I am having, and I'm going to try to film that definitely by this weekend because I need to have all of my YouTube videos filmed before next week because you guys remember what the first week of school term is like. It's craziness. So I probably won't film and upload things next week. So please don't be concerned if you don't, see videos from me all of next week. So anyway, I did want to give you guys a heads up. I am going to be planning a Easter/spring giveaway. And you guys know last year I didn't have one because of health concerns. But for Christmas, I had like a planner prize package and then what was it, a Downton Abbey prize package. So 2017, I feel like, was the year of Downton Abbey stuff. 2018, you guys got it, is the year of the house mouse, at least for me. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to have 3 different prize packages for you. So if you guys want to get a jump start, it's going to be handmade cards, like Mother's Day cards, Father's Day cards, graduation cards, thank you cards, birthday cards, what have you. So, all right, that was a really long intro. I'm so sorry for those of you who only wanted to see the haul. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to share with you the day as it went. So you guys know, at least in my area, the Pasadena store gets its shipment in on Monday. Laverne gets their shipment in on Tuesday, and then the Glendora store gets their shipment in on Wednesday. So you guys know, those of you who are avid Tuesday morning shoppers, that if you wait until later on that afternoon of the shipment date, probably is the best way to maximize, the new inventory. Otherwise, I would say wait until the following morning, and then you should be able to max out on stuff. So this is from the Glendora store. And the Glendora store is one of those high volume stores. I mean, the store is huge, but I always feel like maybe it's because there's so much volume that goes through it. But I tend to find more things at the Glendora store. So I went today, which was Friday, late afternoon. And so you would think that a lot of this would be gone, but it was still here. And I didn't take Becky's advice because you guys remember my last Tuesday morning haul, how I told you a stranger came up, engaged me in conversation because of Bentley, and I was like, house mouse. Same thing happened. And I was thinking to myself, don't make any eye contact. Don't make any eye contact until you check out the new inventory. And then one of the women came up and was like, oh, your dog is so cute, because I have Bentley in a pet stroller. And before I knew it, we were in conversation. But anyway, she was totally understanding as I spied house mouse stamps and started to go through them. Anyway, without further ado, let me share with you. These are back in stock. And I will leave in the description bar the SKU Locator number. And I like them because they're a little thicker than the one I picked up last time. And these are great to line the edges of layouts and such. Now, this, I believe, Sia Lodge had used for her January project. And so as you guys can tell, I think these are different sizes. This one looks smaller than the one that she used. So if that's the case, then that just blew open the whole door for me, because now I think, oh my gosh, they have the mini ones, the regular ones, and you guys know it could be the situation with our gorgeous girls. So there's that. And then look at our little bunny. Or bunnies. This is Hoppet and this is Bumble. They're about the same height, Hoppet and Bumble, and there's your SKU. So this was $2.99. And then this one, let me show you, is the skunk not cute? And the little mice, they're covering their noses, and yet they still want to help their furry, friend skunk. So there's the SKU for that one. Guys, I'm going to leave in the description bar Ramona Treasures, her most recent Tuesday morning video. And the reason why is her store got completely different ones. And so you can take a look at her SKUs and my SKUs and then see if your store has any of these. So is this not adorable? And it's only $1.99. And then we have this one, which is $3.99. So you guys have figured out by now that the stamps that are big enough that they go sideways, those are $3.99. And so here we go. 191667 for $3.99. That's the jewelry one. And then here's this one, which I think is so cute. So apparently little Amanda decided to kind of take advantage of the little hummingbird's water supply. And so it's 191667. So there's that. And then while I was there, I saw this, which hadn't been there before, and I thought it was just really pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a doily, so pick that up for $4.99. There's 4 of these, and let me show you what they actually look like. Pretty, huh? So pick that one up. And then they had this on sale. I think it was like for 50% off. So pet sweater. And you guys know, for those of you who have pets, when I take Bentley to the groomers, losing a lot of that warmth all of a sudden sometimes makes Bentley nervous. So I like to put a little sweater on him just for a few days until he acclimates to the loss of, that much fur. So anyway, this was from the Glendora store. So far so good, right guys? So I got all excited and I told Bentley, hey, let's romp on over to Laverne's store, which is a little ways down, but I thought it'll be a nice drive for us, and who knows how many house mouse stamps will be at the Laverne store. Imagine my sadness when I got there, and there's a woman there by the name of Lori, and she's kind of like my crafty connection because she's a crafter herself, so she knows when I ask her about some crafting things exactly what I'm talking about and such. And she was telling me, Grace, no more house mouse. They sold out. And I was thinking to myself, well, Laverne got their shipment in on Tuesday. I'm here Friday. It makes sense, especially if there are people on the hunt for these. Oh, incidentally, I left some house mouse. I don't want you guys to think I cleared the Glendora store of the house mouse. I left some because I wanted some people to have the joy of finding house mouse. So I only picked up what I needed, and then that was it. But anyway, going back to the Laverne store. So Lori was telling me, no house mouse, they sold out. And I was like, which ones did you get? And she's like, well, last week we had the mice. And I'm like, yep, I did know about that. And she's like, this week we had mainly bunnies and bears. And I thought, bunnies and bears, the happy hoppers and the gruffies. I was like, it's okay. I got some from the Glendora store. Anyway, so just wanted to kind of let you know, for those of you in the area, as far as I know, Laverne store has sold out of the house mouse. And I guess my disappointment must have shown on my face because Lori came up to me and she's like, it's okay, don't feel bad. I didn't get any either and I work here. So I just chuckled. But anyway, I was specifically at the Laverne store because of this. Now, some of you guys are like, oh, this is still at the store? Yeah, I was surprised. Now, the reason why I even thought of this was because my creative ego in her I think in one of her recent videos was, you guys know she always does project shares along with her hauls. And she had one of these. And then it got me thinking, because you guys know I missed out on the Big Shot because I was right in the midst of the flu when the Big Shot, was on sale at Tuesday morning. So I missed out on it, and I was like, I'm not driving, 20, 30 minutes for this Big Shot. Health is much more important. So I stayed, but then she was using this for one of her projects, and I thought it looks an awful lot like the Big Shot, which got me thinking. And so I hopped online, looked this up to see if it was compatible with Big Shot dyes, and I think it may be. So here's, hoping, because the only reason why I want the Big Shot, and you guys are going to laugh, is because you guys know the Tim Holtz Snowflake, the foam, the thicker dye, the Snowflake Rosette one that you can make. I think Poet Spice made one last year, and I can't remember. A bunch of you guys made them last year. So I love them so much, I bought the dye, thinking to myself, if it doesn't fit the, Grand Caliber, which I had a suspicion it wouldn't, then I was like, well, I'll just hold on to it and just get the Big Shot then. And, lo and behold, a few months later, or a month later, the Big Shot was on sale. Anyway, long story short, I did not get the Big Shot, but her showing the Fabby got me thinking that maybe this might work. And so check this out, guys. This is the SKU. Will it focus? Here we go. 1821595 for those of you who are interested. This says here $49.99. This was back in March. I don't know why the Laverne store still has this. They have 2 more boxes for those of you who are in the area and you want this too. Now, here's the thing. I was so stunned because I was thinking, okay, $49.95 is not bad because that's the cost of the, Big Shot, and I like the little design. Imagine my stunned surprise when it rang up $39.95. So this is now on sale for $39.95. It won't show it. There's no sticker that shows it, but it's going to ring up at $39.95 or $39.99. So just kind of want to, let you guys know, if you are in the Laverne area, there were 2 more boxes of this. So just FYI. So pick this up. I give, thanks to my creative ego. I look forward to using this. Incidentally, it was so funny. Lori, the lady there at Tuesday morning, she was telling me she bought this last year when it came out. It's still in her box. And I told her, it's okay, Lori. I was like that with the Grand Caliber. It stayed in my box for over a year, and then I took it out and started using it. Do you guys remember my telling you that? Anyway, while I was at the Laverne store, they had this, and I know many of you guys have seen this. Let me see if I can get you the SKU. It was $4.99, so SKU is 1884826 for $4.99. Now, the reason why I got this, besides the fact that it's this cute little box, is inside they have this, I'm not going to open it actually, they have this cute little pink like tomato thing, and then this nice sewing scissors, and then a ribbon tape. I will open it. And I thought this is a great deal for $4.99. So I picked it up. And so if you guys happen to see it, please don't bypass it, because it's just a nice way to corral all of your little, things. So, all right, that's it. I think that's it, right? So this is my Tuesday morning haul for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the chit-chatty stories, but I did want to share with you some of the things that I found. And such exciting news, you guys, that our Tuesday morning senior buyer is going to try to get us more house mouse stamps. So yay! Anyway, stay tuned. This weekend, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I have that house mouse February collab that I need to post. Yeah, that would really be bad if the person who's hosting it doesn't film, huh? And then I'm going to try to film the Easter/spring challenge giveaway this weekend, even though I know I still have a literary IC challenge still running. So, but I think it's just best that I get it out there to give you guys a little bit more time. So anyway, take care, everyone. Have a great weekend, and I hope that you guys are able to find some house mouse stamps. If you see any that are like different, let me know, because I know Ramona on her video found the cutest little house mouse stamps with like there were like 3 or 4 in jean pockets. And anyway, I'm not gonna keep gushing. All right, bye everyone.